Live, late breaking. Wesh 2 News Sunrise on CW18 starts now.
We're all getting a lot of quality family time right now, so maybe an assist with bedtime stories would be a big help after some of these hectic days.
That is what one Rollins college student who just happens to have a closet full of princess dresses is hoping to make happen. Melinda is combining all of the costumes with her love of popular characters to bring you Starlight Tales, a Facebook Live combining bedtime stories with some young ladies you will likely recognize. Melinda is joining us live here this morning. Thank you so much for being here with us. It's a great idea. Where did you even decide, or how did you come up with the decision to do this, Melinda?
Well, I saw that many celebrities were doing bedtime stories for children, and I thought, I don't know how well that will take off because a lot of kids don't know who Jeff Goldblum and Betty White are, and I thought that being able to dress up in these costumes that I already have would make it a lot more entertaining for kids. And I also have just started doing activities right before the bedtime story. And it really just began because I have a lot of friends with children who always ask me to put on my costumes and send them sweet little messages. And I thought, well, with everything that's going on in the world right now, it would be a great idea if I could provide that for many families. So that's how my Facebook live stream started.
So when the kids get on that Facebook Live at night to do these bedtime stories, what do they actually experience? What are you giving for them?
So it starts off with just a greeting, of course, and then I begin with an activity. So it could be something like painting, drawing, or making a craft project. And then when I'm able to take a look at some comments, I respond to them in character, of course, saying hello to all of those who say hello. So I actually had at my last live stream, I had people from Quebec, Brazil, like all over the world saying hello, and lots of comments to keep up with. But I think it's very important to acknowledge them. And then I read a bedtime story, often related to the character that I'm portraying. And that way it just makes it more like a magical experience.
Absolutely. And for you, obviously, you're at home as well. What does it mean just for you to be able to do this on the internet and maybe just bring some light to some of the kids who are at home as well?
It's honestly, I couldn't ask for a more interesting and fun quarantine. Since being in my house, I, have grown to be really bored. But my family, my parents actually help a lot with the live stream. So it's fun to collaborate with them. It's like having our own little production studio here, and being able to connect with others outside of my home and people I've never met before, just from all over the world, is so incredibly rewarding because I've been getting comments just saying thank you so much, like you have no idea how much this means to my child. And it's very, I didn't think it was actually a big deal at first until I've been getting responses like this. So it's very rewarding, but I'm not doing it for anything like to be famous or popular. I'm simply just doing it for kids who are like me right now, who are just really bored and need a little shout out from a magical character.
That's right. A little pick-me-up right before bedtime. Melinda, thank you so much for joining us here this morning. If you want to check out Melinda's Starlight Tales, here is the page to look out for on Facebook. The next event tomorrow night at 8 o'clock.